Yo, good day, believers gang. Good day. You're welcome to my page. This is Ghana Joshua Dalami, the analyst. Um, so it's a new week. Market is about to be open in some 30 minutes, 1 hour time pending. It's 10 p.m. here. As at the time of recording, April 19th. Pre-market analysis that will cover 5 days, which is from 20 to 25th. So what we're gonna be doing today is gonna be like guiding the direction we're gonna be following price this week, right? So how would you look at the chart? Say you're a beginner, so maybe you might pick one or two how to analyze charts, even if you're a beginner, intermediate, any level. You relate with me because what I'm doing basically is okay building idea that we would see play out in the week. For example, check the previous video I did last week, how we follow price from Sunday. I kept giving daily updates and we kept learning as price is. So it's more like a series. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to continue this type of analysis or what you want me to include that I'm not covering here. But for now, basically, I trade majorly gold until last week. I've added US oil to my portfolio. So these are the two assets I'm going to be trading. As we go, if I find better ones, I could add. But I just fell in love with US oil last week. So and I dropped a video about what you might learn, especially if you're a gold digger, yellow gold. These are the USD that everybody is used to. You can check that out and see how you can help yourself hedge even in this period. So let's head on straight to the chart for what we're gonna be looking at for this week. So first off, yeah. So like I was saying, what I would look out for from like the beginning on a plain chart. So let's build the trade idea together. So if you just come in, hopefully you pick one or two. Yeah. So first off, I wanna know what the direction of the market is. Right from daily time frame. That's the first thing. Right, top down analysis. So from what happened in last week, let's drill down to the 4 hour. We already know what's happening somehow. But this week we don't know yet. So I just saw a news and there might be a big drop on gold. I don't know. Fundamentally, I just saw we're gonna go through it together. So I don't know how. So first off on my 4 hour time frame, right, there's a mini bullish trend from 4,700. So first off, I want to one of the things I do, you know where price is coming from, where price is. So psychological levels, this is where they come in play for you to know like the specific price and around here, the major resistance and support there like for 800. And this is how I will start building the support and resistance. So without even doing anything, this is your first support, this is your first resistance, next number up for 900. Yeah. So anywhere you see blue is support. Anywhere you see red is resistance. So that's what we basically do here, support and resistance. Then if example we hoping that this at some point this guy was a resistance, yeah. So look at just the simple thing about my model. This was a major resistance where price dropped from, and when price was coming more likely we would have been hoping for some bearish move here which happened but not immediately. Guess what? It did like he broke. He gave a tough time before he went, but after this guy got broken, this guy becomes our strong support. This guy is our resistance. After what happened, this guy is broken. This resistance, this was a resistance for last week, and now it's broken. Price is riding above it. It turns support like that, like that. If it's coming down like that, like that, do you understand the project? So that's basically the whole summary of what I do. So support turn resistance, resistance turn support, then You identify with the trend and just move with it. Simple. That's just what I do. Like, do you understand how simple it is? Yeah. All you gotta do is just wait. So that's where the thing comes in play. One of the things I said in my, you can know where it will move, but it's not guaranteed you still eat from it because you know where it would or there will be reaction or where it's support or resistance. It's another different game entirely on its own. So from what I'm seeing, gold has been on a mini good bullish trend. So this is just a continuation of what we've already said earlier. We'll be fully confident on bullish, gold being fully bullish from this point for me because these two major guys are two major highs. So I know that like recently gold has been forming higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high. We're hoping for a new higher high, right? Our question now is from which support would we go? Me, the thing for me now, I'm still gonna be looking at this because from, from this guy, this highs, it could be I'm even seeing price come to 4700 if care is not taken for market open, especially if this guy fails immediately. But that was how we did from last week. We underrated this guy and look at what it turned out to be at the end of the week. A major support right. So even though this guy might get broken because of the pressure of the market opening, we will still be aware for when it picks up from here. Do you understand? Then we hope for the buy. So you just have to be active to it for me. This is no support. Normal thinking, normal thing we should just be doing is waiting for price at this support. Normal. But price normally under normal circumstances just go but normal things don't happen. Do you understand? So if normal things happen, everybody will make money. So what are we expecting? For me, I'm expecting some kind of like there's a whole lot of liquidity here. Yeah, stop losses, stop orders. So price will not move until it takes them out. So that's what gives the market momentum. So me, I'm hoping for stop losses to get taken to begin with. Whilst I'm like kind of wanting to pick my points. You understand? So here is a buy zone for me because I would just wait to see the action here before this guy most likely is vulnerable, so it's not advisable we like just buy blindly from there because at this point it's no longer a resistance, it's a support, yes. But does that mean we should just buy immediately here? We won't just do that. We'll wait. You understand? To see how, because it won't just, especially this market open, there might be gap. Do you understand? But will still be. So me, I'm even seeing price come to 4700 again if care is not taken before even it will continue up because these guys are major guys. Price will not just move. So this guy is a resistance as far as we know. So these are major support. These are resistance. So now we are operating from 4 hour. We're just trying to get the whole overall direction. This is not where we take entries. We take entries 5 minutes, 15 minutes. You understand? So yeah, so far so good for those that might want to buy here. First stop to even catch to know that okay maybe because normally this is a new high. We're expecting retracement for continuation to the upside. But is that what's going to happen? Are you going to use your Fibonacci to just say you're trying to get a 50% off? So first of all, we even catch this trend is this guy. Let's say we are bullish from here. If this guy holds, then but look at the early place to catch for us to know that price has changed. If price breaks and doesn't respect this guy, easily we can know that like this guy is dead as said, right? So we won't do anything until we are saying this normal thing should happen. Continue. If it ends up happening like this, you can short from here and maybe leave at this low. Don't bet breaking the low. You can just take some few pips if you may. Yeah. So entering like if it fails, if you wanna try at the market open, you go so you don't know. You see, in the case it fails, but in the case not, on market open, nobody knows what will happen. You can go long on this guy here if you will leave this low. So until they get from 1 hour, then you scale down to 15 minutes, 30 minutes to see where you can get a deal from. Right? Now cancel 15 minute mouse. Hold on. Yeah. So I'm back with you. This is one of the early places to catch the trend on the market. Uh, Normally it's supposed to continue, but if it breaks, um, we will be waiting here. Like it's best, you know, and in case this guy just feels no problem, just because why is a good support that can turn resistance for you. Yeah, so you can short from there and get a good deal. If at easy like this, if this guy comes, so from this zone, I'm seeing that okay, which psychological level is this guy? After I've done everything else, the psychological levels that finalize things. Do you understand? So now around this zone, which one is the major guy? I think 850. Price is below 850 right now. Okay, so 850, 850. Price even riding below 850 is even. So where is 12.5? 12.5, 25, 25. This guy, this guy is a major support. So unless broken, it's 25. Let's remove this so that you see what I'm doing here. 825. This guy idea is valid until proven otherwise. 12.5, 12.5. Hmm. This is the safe stop loss. The price breaks these two guys, and you should be looking for the retracement to short anywhere from around this zone, either this zone or this zone, and continuation to break this guy. Yeah, we know that price is gonna. Remember, even we looking for price going to the downside, right? Don't forget, overall, we still bullish. Don't forget that. So that means your sell entries, if you must, you gotta enter and know when to come out because overall we're still bullish, right? It's just that if you look at the distance from here to here, if you could catch that drop, it's a good deal. You see, but if you are more patient, you can wait. This is the true like uh analysis for me here, right? Look at the major support. This guy. So if you get a deal from around here, fine. Else price breaks everybody and even picks from this guy. Who knows? Only one way to find out when market open. So that's the first step. Be bullish overall even later in the week, but from beginning the market opens we like bearish. But don't forget, even while bearish, remember overall trend is still bullish. But if we keep seeing some, do you understand? So don't get carried away. You see. So that's it for gold. Next, let's check oil. Overall, I'm just gonna briefly check from daily what's happening on DXY, which is the dollar index. Dollar index is still bearish overall from the week. Looking at it coming, then going back to where it came from. Dollar index. Else, if this doesn't happen, either of the two. So that's a good thing about support and resistance. You don't need to be worked up. If it doesn't come as expected, it goes fine. You don't wait for the retracement. So that's why support and resistance is the best model to trade. Is simple and not hard. Do you understand? So from gold, what's happening on gold? This on US oil rather. This is mostly a fundamental thing. This oil guy, right? So you had some major drops. If you watch my video, I explained that why like that happened. But now on US oil, what's the thing? I just saw a news. So for this, I would hope that the bearish continuation changes. But if you look at the price of oil now, it's at a very low price. So it's a good deal to hope on some long swings for buys. So that's if we have something to back that up, yeah, because most times price comes here is a good deal, it's going to go back to 100 and depending on what keeps happening, right? So oil, what, what price is it? Let me check. 80 $80 per barrel. $80. It fell as a result of Iran agreeing to open Strait of Hormuz before the market closed on Friday. So at 80, 85, what was the price? Let's close it. 85, 85. So remember support. This guy is a support. This guy, 85, 85. Okay. Price is at $85 per barrel. Next, we're looking at maybe 90. Let's look at 90. Let's see. So this kind of like 1,000 people, whatever you call it, points. Was it? Is yeah, 1,000 pip range zeros, major zeros. Then in between these two major guys, you can find mini support and resistance depending on how you do the fractals. You could decide between this guy and this guy, you split it so that you get the half, 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 half. So that's how you set your psychological levels from zeros to the next zero, then you divide it in half. You obviously have 50 of whatever that half is. So inside that 50, you can still split it into another half to get 25, 25. Inside that 25, you can split it to 12.5, 12.5. Because if you go to lower time frames, uh, this is wide, this is bigger time frame, so that's why. So the next half of this is this guy. You see, it will be giving 82.5. You understand? That's all 82.5. That's what will be leading us to. So you see, these are mini psychological levels. And if we drill down, you see the action. So whenever you mark this, to know how powerful it is, just watch price reaction around these numbers I'm giving you. at some point you guys